Okay, so you have got a copy of this incident report, okay, in front of you. In front of you. So you can read it. It's quite small, so you're going to need it right in front of you. That's it. Okay, I've got it on the board big. It's still, you said it's a bit pixelated. It's typed on a typewriter. That's what that it looks like. That's, you know, old-fashioned typewriters? It was typed on a typewriter. So it's an incident officer's record sheet number 1. Okay, and we've got our incident officer name, and I think that's Sergeant. So SGT stands for Sergeant 7E Collins. Deputy Incident Officer Colonel. Not sure what Con stands for. 124E Bell. Date, let's look at the date. It says 21/22, 12/19, and then got a 0 on the end for 1940. So what do you think that date is?
Wasn't it when
Interpret the numbers for me to days and months. That's what I'm asking.
21st to 22nd, 12, 19.
What's 12?
The 12th year.
No, 12th month. What's the 12th month? December. So 21st, 22nd. There's obviously
Midday.
Night, possibly. So some point over midnight on 21st, 22nd December 1940. Okay, so war has been going on about a year, just over a year. December's going to be cold, isn't it? That might make a difference. So, first report made by Senior Warden, Sector Post E5 at 2100 hours. Who knows what time 2100 hours is? We have a 24-hour clock.
Is it 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock, yes. Well done. 9 o'clock on the 21st of the 12th. So 9 o'clock on the 21st. It started at 9 o'clock on the 21st. Position and time of occurrence. Sure, do we know what occurrence means? When it happened. 21 hours, 21st of the 12th, 40, Thetis Street and Clio Street. Incident post set up at 21:20 hours on the 21st of the 12th, 1940. Report centre and police informed at 21:20. So only 20 minutes, it seems, after the incident happened. There's got nothing under incident closed and nothing under the second one here. Okay, so just that top is filled in. Right. Incoming message 1. Time received hours 2100 hours 21st of the 12th 1940. From whom received? E1 controls. Right, this is the main bit, this message here. It says purport of message, and I'm just going to have to scroll down on my screen. Purport of messages and record of IOs and other reports. Okay. HE bomb. Do you know what an HE bomb is? We learned about this yesterday. Highly explosive bomb. Was it in Pam's letter?
Yeah.
HE bomb, Marsh Street, off Westminster Road. Marsh Street partially blocked. People reported under demolished air raid shelter. HE bomb, Ida Street and Thetis Street. About 12 dwelling houses demolished. 1 casualty, female child, removed to hospital. 2 bodies awaiting removal to mortuary. Number of people trapped in the wreckage. Rescue party wanted. AFS and FAP on spot. Instant post set up at 24 Marsh Street, also dealing with incidents re. DA bomb. Ooh, can't remember what that one was. What was the DA bomb? Oh, we looked.
Yeah,
we looked at yesterday. We'll have to think about that one. Another kind of bomb. Outside 39 Ajax Street, reported at 2014 hours. So actually that's a bit earlier, isn't it, than when the report. E5 sector post reporting. And that's the end of that message. Because can you see where it says message 2? That's a new one there. So let's look. So from action taken from message 1, police sent to scene from Westminster Road, Bridewell. Duty room and main control informed, 1 at 21:20. Then this is message 2 at 2200 hours, which would be what time?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Leader Allen was where it was from. Light rescue rescue party working in Theatre Street, H.E. Bomb, Theatre Street and Ada Street should now read Theatre Street and Clio Street. Another rescue party wanted. Alright? So, what time was the second message received? What time is the second message received? Message number 2. What time is it received? Just talked about it. Yep.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. 2200 hours. Well done. 10 o'clock. Who made the report? Who made the report? So I think you're going to need to look at the top for this. Who made the report?
Sergeant Collins.
Not Sergeant Collins. Look, it says first report made by at the top of the sheet. First report made by
Senior Warden, Sector Post E5.
yeah. Senior Warden would have been at Sector Post E5. So there's obviously some different sort of stations dotted around them. That's how they identified that one. In what year was this report made? What year did this happen? 1940. Well done. Right at the end of 1940. What action was taken following the first message? What action was taken following the first message? We just looked at that end column where it says action taken. Here we go. Yeah, the first one from the first message. So this bit here, isn't it? Police were sent, yeah. Police were sent to the scene from Westminster Road, Bridewell. And they said, and the duty room and main control were in full. So police sent to the scene. So, AFS. Here. AFS. You know, we were talking earlier, weren't we, about ARPs and ARWs, weren't we? So what do you think AFS stands for?
Is it the air raid shelters?
No. Good try though. Nothing to do with air raids. Think about what's happened. People are trapped in the wreckage. Rescue party wanted. Someone needed rescuing. What service would we send out?
Police and ambulance.
If they needed rescuing. Ambulance if there were something wrong with them.
Yeah.
But what I'm just saying, needed rescuing.
Would it be the fire? The fire.
That's a fire service.
Oh.
Well done. The A stands for auxiliary. Auxiliary. And FAP. Think along the lines of ambulance, but it's not an ambulance. Okay?
Is it a police?
Not a police. First aid post.
Oh.
Fact. First aid post. Obvious when you know it, but actually try and think about it. But can you see why they would use abbreviations for those kind of things? Because they were taking up a lot of space that they didn't need. This was a message they needed to get to people quite quickly, wasn't it? And a reporting of an incident. Bit like when we write in the first aid book, we don't write everything down. Often we'll put like abbreviations, an L for left and an R for right, won't we, and things like that. Okay. What is the purpose of this writing?
Is it to like say how somebody got hurt?
Yes, it's reporting how people got hurt. Yeah? What do you think?
Is it to inform people like what's happened?
So it's definitely giving people information, isn't it? It's very factual. There's nothing about people crying or anything like that. It's nothing emotional about it. It's very facts, isn't it? So like you say, it seems to be reporting on why or how. I haven't no idea.
Is it like so people know what happened to them or when?
It is, yeah, you're right. So these incident reports would have been logged in a book, a bit like our first aid book where you keep it, and then they would have been kept, okay, for people to look back on and to keep records. So that's why we've got a record of it, because it was kept. It keeps people who've got hurt, it also people who've been killed, because obviously that did happen in the war, you know, not very, very sad, but it did happen. How it happened, where bombs were dropping. If you think this was during, so 1940 December, was that when the Blitz was going on? Yeah, we just talked about September 1940 to May 1941. So December is kind of right in the middle of it, isn't it? Right in the middle of the Blitz. So there had been a lot of bombs happening around a lot of places. So this was a way of keeping a record of where things were happening, which people had been sent there. Because you've got to remember, there weren't telephones, mobile phones, there weren't all those kind of things. This was a way of keeping a central